Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 54 of Retry. So I've been sick as a dog all week, and I haven't had any chance to do any of my normal research, so my wife stepped in and told me to try out one of her personal favorites, Ladybug, made in 1982 by Universal for the Colecovision. So I never had a Colecovision and I had never heard of this game. But the truth of the matter is, I was missing out. This is one of the best of the Pac-Man clone chase genre games ever released. You run around the maze, eating up the dots and the letters, while a timer, which is the green and white ticking boxes that appear around the outside of the maze, lets you know when insects, which are the enemies, are going to be released into the map. You'll notice the letter power-ups, like the T on screen, changes color between red, yellow, and blue. Your goal when you pick them up is to pick the color that corresponds with what you see with the words special and extra on screen. If you fill up special, that will take you to a bonus world where you get to run around and eat as many vegetables as you can before time runs out. The other power-up you see are the skulls. Do not touch those, they kill you. But more importantly, they're part of some of the great strategy that exists in Ladybug. The game grid is packed full of green revolving doors. You can use these to direct the insects to get them where you need them to go, including marching them right onto a skull to kill them. Once all the insects have been released, there will be a vegetable in the center of the screen. If you can reach in and grab it, you'll get a ton of points, and it freezes all the enemies for a short amount of time. Just like I tell my daughter, it's good to eat your vegetables, or you'll die. Although Ladybug wasn't a huge hit in the arcades, it was a big hit on the Colecovision, and the truth of the matter is, it's because of the depth and the strategy involved with playing the game. There were tons of Pac-Man rip-offs out there trying to capitalize on Namco's success. Most of them were just bad quality knockoffs, but that's not the case with Ladybug. With the revolving doors, it actually brought something new to the chase genre. You could literally shut the door on enemies, or trap them in an area for a considerable amount of time while you ran around picking up power-ups somewhere else. These simple doors added a strategy element that didn't exist in the genre before or after Ladybug came out. One awesome piece of game planning, development, and trivia here is that no matter how you close or open the doors, there is actually no way to completely shut off an area from the map from the rest of the map, so you're never truly 100% safe. Let's take a quick look at the arcade version of this game. I'm sorry, but I absolutely have to give the Colecovision its due here. Holy crap, that is an amazing port of the arcade version of the game. The graphics, enemies, sound, gameplay, it's all spot on when you compare this, the arcade version, with the Colecovision version, which only came out 1 year later. Now, I had the Atari 2600 as a kid, and my wife had the Colecovision. So while I was playing arcade remakes like this, my wife was throwing down on this Colecovision with this arcade-perfect port. Ladybug was not Universal Games' only claim to fame. They were actually more well-known for their series Mr. Do. That was actually their best-selling video game series. And they also made Space Panic, which predated Donkey Kong and is considered to be the original platformer game. Looking at everything that this game had going for it, and considering it's really a more fun version of Pac-Man, why wasn't it more successful in the arcade? It's gonna make me sound like a chauvinist here, but the game is really girly. Don't believe me? Check out this promotional flyer from the arcade version of the game. To the bright pink lettering, to the bizarrely cute fairies. And no, I don't know about the fairy on her knees in the bubble. I don't ever remember seeing her in the game. Hot women on their knees definitely seems like something I would advertise in a game, but I digress. So unfortunately, The Curse of Ladybug is incredibly great gameplay, but probably bad character design. But like I mentioned before, when Ladybug came to the Colecovision, it was a hit, and I'll tell you why. When kids go into the arcade, they were the one picking the games. But on Christmases and birthdays, when you got a game for your home console system, the game was being picked by your parents. Now, all of a sudden, the cutesy girly character design was an advantage, not a hindrance, and helped push this out to families that wanted a variety of games for their children. Time for the eBay price check. You want to play this great game? Good news, it's not going to cost you that much. It's only about $7 for the Colecovision version, and in my opinion, it's well worth the money. This is one of the greatest of the Pac-Man ripoff / chase game genre games of all time. Ladybug was also released on the Intellivision and Commodore 64, and in 1982, a catalog of upcoming Atari 2600 games listed it as a coming soon title. That port of Ladybug was supposed to be released by Coleco, but it never came out. But all was not lost for the 2600 fans. A homebrew version of the game was released in 2006 through AtariAge.com and was programmed by John Champeau. Thanks for watching. For VideoGameSaga.com, this has been Tony B, and I'm out. Retry? You know it.